Hi, my name is Bree, your Salesforce Admin Certificate Study Buddy, and I have 10 more questions and answers for you. Let's get started. Zelda's widgets recently enabled a multiple currency feature. As a result, which currency will be used as a foundation for all currency conversion rates? A, personal currency, B, record currency, C, corporate currency, D, active currency. Okay, so here's the thing. Once you set the corporate currency, that is the one where everything will be related to, no matter if you change your record, your personal currency, it's always the corporate currency that is going to be the leader and everything will else be the follower. How can multiple campaign records be associated with a single opportunity? Campaign hierarchy, campaign members, primary campaign source, campaign influence. So let's think about these for a second. Campaign hierarchy associates campaigns with a lookup relationship and allows you to group campaigns with specific marketing programs, things like that, but it does not show influence. Campaign members are contacts or leads associated with the campaign. Primary campaign source, so they use campaign influence to relate multiple campaigns to an opportunity or primary campaign source as a pick list, but D, campaign influence, relates multiple campaigns to an opportunity, so the answer would be D. Zelda's widgets has the following environment and requirements. Critical high priority accounts have an assigned director, sales representative, inside sales representative, and customer service representative. The sales manager wants to prevent these accounts from being inadvertently contacted more than once on the same day. The sales manager wants a report on various customer interactions. How should the administrator fulfill these requirements? A, log a separate task call or activity on the account. B, log a case on the account. C, post customer interactions and chatter on the account. D, enter comments in the notes section of the account. So let's go over these. So A, log a separate task call or activity on an account. Those all can be put into a report, so they're all reportable on, right? So, and it's asking about wants a report. So A is a very strong contender. B, log a case on the account. So B is incorrect because cases are inbound touch points from the customer, not customer interactions from the sales manager, the sales representative, anything like that, because it's inbound, not outbound, and they're worried about being contacted twice in the same day. So that one's out. Post customer interactions on chatter on the account. Again, chatter cannot be reported on, so it's not answering the question. Enter comments into the notes section of the account. So when you enter notes into the section of the account, that just is another activity, so it would just, but they want to know everything that happened that day, so it's definitely going to be A, log a separate task call or activity on the account. So let's see, and we are correct. XYZ company offers a variety of products that are comparable products from other companies. Sales representatives request a method to track product strengths and weaknesses compared to those offered by other vendors. What should a Salesforce admin do to implement this? A, competitors on the opportunity page layout. B, products in the price books on opportunity line items. C, big deal alerts on high volume opportunities. D, strengths and weakness field on the company information. So C is not going to help you. D, that's not going to help you either. B, products and price books on opportunity line items. That's not a thing. Well, it's a thing, but it's not going to help you in this. A, competitors on the opportunity page layout. So that would be correct because as the sales admin, you can add the competitors on the opportunity page layout to link different items that are comparable. So you know what other people are selling them at, what other people are doing with them, what are the benefits of those, so you have something to go from. So I'm going to go with A, and we are correct. Let's move on. Zelda's widgets has a renewal sales team that will use the opportunity object. They want to use many of the same pick list fields that are already defined, but will need unique pick list values. What feature allows a system admin to maintain the same field for two different teams? So we have permission sets, sales process, record types, and page layout. So let's go through these. So permission sets determines the page layout that the user are able to access. They do not control field level access, so it won't control the field for the pick list. B, sales process. This is incorrect because sales process determines the stage that the users are able to see on the page. They do not control the value in the pick list. C, record types. Well, record types determine which business process, page layouts, fields, and pick list values the user can access and allow the admin to maintain the same field for two different teams. So it's going to be record types. But let's look at page layouts. So page layouts is incorrect because it determines the fields that the user are able to see on the page but do not control the values in the pick list, and this specifically asks for pick list values. So pick list values falls under record types. The support group at Zelda's Widgets have the following requirements. Agents need to capture different information for product support and inquiry cases. The life cycle for inquiry cases should have fewer steps than the life cycle for product support cases. Which three features should the administrator use to meet these requirements? Choose three options. A, permission sets. B, record types. C, support process. D, field level security. E, page layouts. So let's think about this when we need to pick three. So A, permission sets do not specify the page layout assignments. B, record types determine which page layouts a pick list value users have access to. So creating two different record types for the product support versus inquiry will meet these requirements. So we're going to pick B because A is out. So let's see what C is. Support process. So after creating support process, it is associated with the record type based on the record type chosen when creating the record. So this will work because we can have two different record types. So I'm going to go with a support process. And then let's see what the next one is. So we have field level security controls, access to each field on the field level, not the field level object. So that one's going to be out. So we are going to go with permission set, nope, record types, support process, and page layouts. Zelda's Widgets has an opportunity record with a close date of November 15th, which fulfills the criteria for the time-dependent workflow rule. The time-dependent action is scheduled for November 8th. The opportunity is edited before November 8th and no longer meets the criteria. What happens to the time-dependent action? A, it will execute on November 15th. B, it's automatically removed from the queue. C, it will execute on November 8th. D, it's put on hold. So here's the thing with time-dependent actions. Remain in the workflow queue as long as the workflow rule criteria is still valid. If the record no longer matches the rule or the criteria, Salesforce will remove it from the dependent actions queues for that. So it will not execute on November 15th, and it will not execute on November 8th, and it's not put on hold, it's just removed. An administrator at Zelda's wants to allow sales users to relate an opportunity to a campaign. What two ways to accomplish this goal? A, use campaign hierarchy related list in the opportunity. B, utilize the campaign influence related list on the opportunity. C, select the campaign record when creating the opportunity. D, choose the primary campaign source for the opportunity. So A, utilize campaign hierarchy related list on the opportunity. This is wrong because a campaign hierarchy shows what campaigns are grouped together. So moving on. B, utilize the campaign influence related list on the opportunity. You can use this to accomplish the goal. So we're going to go with B. So C is incorrect because campaign record types are for specific to campaign records. So they're not going to find you the related ones. And D, fill in the primary campaign source field to indicate that the opportunity resulted from this campaign. So when you're filling it out, you have to put that in so you can relate it. So here we go. Let's see if we're correct. And we are. Which report should a system administrator use to display the number of contacts related to the account? A summary report with a roll-up and summary account field, a summary report with a report formula, a tabular report with a report formula, a tabular report with a roll-up summary account field. So we know that they want a number. So a number means it's going to have a summary, an account summary, right? So a summary report with a roll-up summary account field, that's not going to do anything that we need it to do, but it sounds right, right? A summary report with a report formula. So that means it's going to be a summary. So it's going to have numbers, right? And it's going to have the formula. So it's going to give you the subtotals and the grand totals, because what it's asking is not just for the contacts, like in a tabular report would say like, Frank, here's his phone number, here's his email address, and he belongs to this company, and then this company, and this company, and this company, and this company. It's not asking for that. It wants to know the total number of contacts for a related account. So we're going to go with it's a summary report with a report formula. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I will post more of these study buddies, and remember to not memorize just the questions and answers, but how we got there. These questions were all taken from pre-test and practice tests found on Trailhead and Trailblazer, so they are definitely from Salesforce. Thank you.